Heavensward, Warring Triad. Let's go. I figure we'll figure it. We'll just finish it out as Dragoon. I know I gotta go somewhere in I almost said Mordona. Somewhere here. It's the Waking Sands, really.
Free return to the Waking Sands.
Well, I mean, I'm already. I'm not already here. I'm in Mordona.
Why'd you go to Foundation?
I was gonna go there because that was where thought I was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be in Ishgard. If I can actually remember where the Waking Sands is, holy shit! Wow, I'm having a moment.
Oh, no.
It's Thanalan. Saucer.
Gods of Eld. I know we've done Gods of Eld, I thought. No, we haven't.
Then we're doing a thing.
The pillars. So Foundation.
Yeah, so I do have to go to Foundation.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, now I can do that. This should be a fun one. Wind up Onion Knight. Amazing. Ethernet.
And I sent you 3 glams, potentially, for you to work with.
The paths we walk. What about the glams?
I sent you 3 potentials for Stormblood.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I'll have to take a look at this later. I'm assuming it's
the only 3 that I found I can actually get the items for right now.
Well, worst case scenario is buy it on the market board.
That's what I meant.
It's called Outside. I'm having to follow chat. Bear with me with the delay. It's not the one. That's Mum's the word. Gods of Eld is the quest. There it is. Thank you. Gods of Eld.
Oh, you have access to the paths we walk now. That's a long quest.
Which one's that one for? Change game calling.
That is your victory lap for the entirety of Heavensward.
I'm assuming I can do that one off stream.
Yes, I recommend it because it took me like 2 hours to get through it.
Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to do that. Whoops. There we go. Teleport. Well, I mean, it should be fairly quick. Even unsynced.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, synced. Even having to go search for party. So I figured I'd knock these out. I can probably knock these out, and then I can probably knock... If I try really hard, I could probably knock Alexander out, and then we could just run through it unsynced. We're doing unsynced, so I can just knock it out unsynced. Because it's like coils, right? Where it's going to be a pain in the ass if you don't do it. Okay, the solar. Let's see your reaction to the quest. Maybe I could just do a tidy up stream. Maybe if I can do that. I can do that and probably Alliance in one stream, but that's like a singular stream.
Yeah.
And then
as we walking around, it is literally a victory lap. You're going to go talk to everyone you've met and get that emote at the very end of it.
Oh, fair enough. Who is this random? Ah, not dubious at all. Una Kalha has my... Why do I know this person? Why have I heard that name before? I serve a friend and thought that you might alert you to the rising threat of beings known as icons. Aware of the threat you say, but not speak of the primals. Being well acquainted, interesting that the term icon belongs to, which refers to... it refers precede the Guardian Emperor by eras. The name of which for these Alagons called godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them. The Guardians who seek to emulate the glory of ancient Aug have simply availed themselves of it. We continue the tale. How kind of you to join us. We're less comrade, my trust position, but to be expected. After all manner of doth pertain to the very fate of the star. The Archons of Eld in the distant past, these mighty beings did offer fierce resistance to the Algon Empire. However, they eventually fell to the men of Alag, who devised the means by which to capture them. Did not end of the captures, for the Alag also learned how to harness the Icon's power. They refined this knowledge at the ethereochemical, it's such a weird word, research facility on Azaslaw. With this centrifugal crystal engine, they sealed 3 of the beings. The Warring Triad was the first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warring Triad that the Archbishop did seek Azaslaw. But in wake of his defeat, his bindings, which could find the icons, were severely damaged. Doubt not that they will fail completely ere for long. Know that we do not condemn you for striking down the Archbishop. You are simply fulfilling your destiny, and yet the Warring Triad to be released into the world and eventual destruction would occur. Take heart, for there is hope still. With this action, we yet prevent their awakening to see them resealed. In dealing with this new threat, our first step must be to contend with the old. 2 savage gods are returned. I fear summoned once more by their worshippers. They strength far surpassing their previous incarnations. With the primals Ravana and Bismarck. So these are the extremes, I'm assuming. Our Warring Triad. Power and Icon's awakening. But you must needs vanquish both our kinds. I pray thee, however, force keys upon the primals, ere we no attention to those icons in their slumber. Return of the waking stands forth within considered measures available to us. Meanwhile, I bid thee the task of limiting the primals. Just the enemy, time being at least. Could be a video. I guess that's fair, yeah. I could actually do that off stream. Diabolical Bismarck. Cast down once more. What's the next mission you mentioned? Turn out. Slay the White Whale before. Mention established precedent. Sarah, but maybe we'll show this gemstone to Chisona, who will know the weeping eye of the Monarch Manai. No one sure he is completely committed to our cause. Already informed Master Garland of our plans. He's currently en route to the Blue Window. So do I have to do all of these first?
No, these are all your extremes.
Okay, so I'm going to gather all these really quick so I can do those later. Those injuries will not serve for you to live should you return yourself a second time. New way of approaching Lord of High's domain, consult with Storyteller. Throwing the Irvana. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so we can... This is all stuff I can do off stream.
Yes.
When the bow wakes. We must move against the Warring Triad now, so if the consequence seal is cracked and the icon stirs, they'll have to awaken and resume their titanic conflict. It will be like moving a second calamity to you. Can't present our best hope of eliminating that threat. React in the containment facility itself presents certain unique challenges, so unique in fact that I struggle to look at all the individuals with the requisite talents to surmount them. We're not for me impressively diverse connections of your fellow signs. I might still be searching happily, however, furnish me with a suitable candidate. Along with your Echo Blitz companions, all the pieces are needed to proceed with this deadly game are arrayed on a board. It's just one list until destruction of the Warring Triad. Must also wear the interference of those who covet Alag's primal harnessing technology. I speak, of course, the blindly grasping hand of the Garlean Empire and its funneling agents. Ignorant meddling of the Empire will only serve to hasten Icon's awakening. It is my master's desire that the Triad be dispatched before imperial forces delve too deeply. In the nearest to wakefulness, the Icon Sephiroth shall be your first adversary. Make your preparations. Join me at the flagship in Azaslaw. We'll speak further there. Name is Sephiroth. Neat. That's gonna be fun. That name definitely doesn't ever come with attachments. Bring it to him, right? I always forget how big this area is.
Massive.
Like it is its own area. I wonder if we'll actually see Tiamat. Like, 'cause I mean, like, so like we saw Tiamat, right? And Tiamat is chained up, and she's just like, nah, this is just punishment for what I've done in dealing with the Asians. I do, however, wonder if she'll come back into play, and maybe we'll see something with her down the line. Even if it's just relegated to a side quest, I'd be very happy to. I guess I'm kind of coping. Would happy to see her again. And so it was named after Sephiroth from 6. Really? That's interesting.
Yes.
I believe it. Was it 6? 6 also had Kafka, right? Six just seems like it's a wild game.
6 is a time.
I like that you do not sound thrilled by this. This one does not spark joy.
6?
Yeah.
6 is on my shit list.
Is it? Kafka, thank you. This is a place where here we will find the containment facility with entitles the incalculable power of the chain, the fathomless, and use 7 of the Algon devices. I warn you, Sephiroth is the most imminent threat. Your mind grasps as well as to consciousness, thus destruction must be our first concern. Well, sounds to be joining us anon, accompanied by the uniquely talented individuals of whom I spoke. From what I gather, are already well acquainted. Continue to wait before the doors of the containment facility. Exactly every day when the villain of a game actually wins. I guess that's fair. Visit her post Shadowbringers when you... Otherwise, something. Okay, so we do at least visit. I was about to say Shadowbringers is probably going to be the closest I could think of. Waiting
Yes,
for
I know I'm in the minority with 6. It's on my shit list for personal reasons.
Got him.
I was also very young the last time I played it.
That's the one. Well, it's okay because you have a love-hate relationship with 3 right now.
I finished it. 3's done.
Oh, did you finish Crystal Tower finally?
Mm-hmm. It's done.
Oh, you just finally sat there and was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna grind through it. Yeah. After it didn't bork again. Nice.
It's not that it borks, it's that if you die, you're just fucked.
Yeah. As long as you meet your last any other Mikote-san, you must be Archon Yustola, meaning your diminutive companion is Mistress Krite, since Valdez seemed correct. One of the best video game villains in the 16-bit era, not altogether as a character, but a final boss theme is bar none the best final boss music. Yeah, I hear Kefka's theme is pretty baller.
Well, Kefka's laugh's iconic, so...
I hear the magic system in 8 is what fucked a lot of people up. I don't remember details. I hear the magic system in 8 a lot of people didn't like. Perhaps there's been some mistake. I assume this was from my knowledge and not from a statue that you requested my assist. Got him. And the mistake is mine. My apologies if I can give an offense. Mayhap it would be best if we proceed directly to the matter of our objectives. Choose the icon separate from the Warring Triad, otherwise known as the story's Alagus the Fiend. He was once the patron deity of the tribe of tree-like beings native to Mericidia, but he was subdued by the Alagon Empire after a lengthy war of attrition. He is just An-Tree. I love it. His defeat, he was imprisoned for use as a source of power. Even now, Sephiroth is neither truly living nor dead. His mind is bound in a dream while his body has interest been harnessed by Alagon technologies. The mission for failure to dissipate into the ether lies in his restraints. These ingenious devices serve not only to bind him, but to continuously generate his corporeal form. Meaning it will be impossible to banish him while said restraints are in place. Yes, remove them, however, and we risk allowing the infallibly powerful, doubtless vengeful icon to run rampant. Seems like we have no choice but to divide our forces. One team must locate the controls of the Sephiroth shackles and disable them, while the other stands ready to destroy them at a moment's awakening. Listening to assessment, Mistress Krite. While I was aware that the Echo provided you with uncanny insight, I didn't expect you to intuit the core of my strategy quite so swiftly. It's not the Echo, she's just smart. Now, if only my gift offers this detailed analysis to say it doesn't, and I took it on myself to learn as much about the Triad's imprisonment as I could before coming here. It would be Kip and I, after all, who entered the Icon's Den. Given the nature of our adversary, none serve those under the aegis of the Echo should be permitted to enter the facility. The risk of problem offense is too great, right? Because they could actually be tempered, if not. Definitely has its flaws, but has a very strong story and incredible music. Like Fisherman's Rise is probably one of the best in the series. Which was a great idea that was executed like shit. It was murder on people with item hoarding. On people with item hoarding mind goblins. Oh, that's a mood though. I love me my items. Disable the restraints. Inner gifted adventure friends will welcome Sephiroth back into the waking world. And the other way around, I say, considering our respective fields of expertise and of course my diminutive stature. The shade. Now with our doorkeeper over here. Darkrai is a very smart potato. Exit limiting access to triad control. I love ball friend. It was so comprehensive. When we look at the control server routes constraints, so glad they leave their operation to you. When we look at the controls, mayhap my words were unclear. Only those blessed with the echo may safely enter the facility. My sanity is touching, but unnecessary, so I say I am no falling under the icon's sway. How? Systems detect multiple unauthorized vessels entering restricted airspace. Your systems are going intruders. Imperial's occupied. I mean, yeah, no, like those two could actually keep the Imperials occupied for some time. Be on our way. I wasn't slightly terrified, but I can't very well leave every deadly task to you scions. Where the history of Sephiroth was an immense in both size and strength, mighty enough for you to rout the implacable arms of the Allagons, and that was more than once. To cut a very long story short, we have to get this right. Show my best not to wake the icon up too much, as my grandfather always used to say. Certain little monsters, get them up and get them moving whilst their brains are still abed. Got them. It's yellow instead of blue. You're right. It's just shiny. It's a shiny ball. Damon Bay S1T7 now accessible.
So that's 127 is now accessible?
Yes. In 8, you would like spells to stats, but instead of MP, you had charges that you had by drawing them out of enemies and sacrificing items. If you like if you use magic energies as attached to, it would decrease. That sounds about right. That sounds about right from what I've heard. Like hearing it again, like hearing it described, that I've definitely had that conversation. So I was trying to lock after it blew up. See, you'd think. Well, that was actually a pretty instant queue.
Yep.
Kind of wild. That's the big boy.
That's my music. Crack on.
Disabling Sephiroth's restraints now. Good luck.
Well, let's see if I die. Got so many arms. Like, I actually get to play, so I'm actually getting a little sick of reading.
Yes.
I'm starting to burn out a little bit on reading tonight. So the fact I'm actually able to play. The stack marker. No, Sephiroth, not Sephiroth. A little different.
A little bit.
God, I wonder what he's like in 6. I wonder if he's similar.
Pain.
He's just that's it, A-Pain.
Oh, I'm so glad this wasn't EX.
That looked like that was gonna hurt.
On EX, I killed you.
Cool, so try not to face him, got it. I wasn't even sure what the telltale for that was. I just saw half the arena just fucking just not. That Kochma is fucking nutty. Where's phase 2? Where's phase 2?
We did a...
No, we didn't.
Now for the music.
There it is. Someone in chat just like, ah. Is their name actually Moist Corn Chip? That is actually amazing. Well, boss.
So, you ready for the Devil May Cry soundtrack?
Apparently, fuck. Ow. Okay, that's what the pedals are for, which makes sense. I actually didn't see it. That kind of reminds me more like Obelisk.
Almost the Tormentor has arrived.
A little bit.
So, this is where Trial and Raid music starts to really pick up, by the way.
Okay.
I still can't remember his cells.
I hear it. Nice. I don't like that.
Nope. Pillars.
We'll stand on the blue. Got it. Man, I'm still getting fucking physicsed.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get physics in blue. Just stand on the side of them.
I don't want to stand there. Nope. Not standing there. That's cool. That was it. That kind of went hard, yeah. I liked it.
Yep.
No, fight seems pretty straightforward. I'm not entirely sure on Pillar's mechanic, but I mean, like...
EX is where it starts to suck.
Well, I believe it. No, I mean, this is like... You can do the base stuff pretty easily, I think. When you start getting to EX, I'm assuming that's where the game starts to kind of take a little bit of a turn for the hey, you should probably know your kid at this point.
That's where the game wants to touch your butt.
That's the one. Bad touch.
Yeah. There's no good touch in EX starting now.
They almost got in legal trouble for that song? Really?
Yeah, they did.
What happened?
Why do you think I called it the Devil May Cry soundtrack?
It was just that it was a similar sound font or what?
Very similar to the MC3.
Oh my god, that's like... I'm not getting another copyright rant tonight. I'm too tired.
Yeah, don't backdash in that fight.
Yeah, I figured. There's, in fact, arena edges there. This is where we're going to starting to see arena edges too. Such strength. One of those things that almost sounded the same. Okay, if it's beat for beat, yeah, that's a little close. Yeah. You can eliminate oral feats. All Rude Awakenings. Vector is perfect. We can count on a single Imperial soldier. And let's swap. He has the Rising Stones then. We discovered a number of dormant thralls. Once seen the machines are. So the forms also hold them stated. Torpor. We need not fear them. Summoning the new deity new. Yeah, we still have the dragons on the moon though. Or down. Where did Coils take place? Was that in Dalamud?
That was in Dalamud.
Yeah, so we have the dragons and stasis and Dalamud. We're just not going to talk about.
Don't worry about those.
I'm going to worry about those.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm going to worry about those. Gonna make me concerned. What a nerd! Focus on Hydra's like it is to the 6th Legion. Seems that the Danble woman and her accomplices have led Meridance through the thickest of this infernal island's defenses. Think that I pursued them. Not for now. My lesson learned. Your aliens never learn. You covet the means to enslave primals. When they headlong dash to control that which you do not understand, you show less wisdom than the very beast tribes that summoned them. Black mage. Crossing blades with children. Live, grow strong map. One day you will warrant my attention. What a nerd. You just show up and you're just like, nah, I'm leaving. Yeah, something happened. Not a consequence. I mistook shadow for a man. Ooh! 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 The shade. Ooh! Beneath that mask here is a longing for hope, an appetite for power, a lingering sense of regret. Detect a desire to test your strength against a certain hero. Is that what your gift tells you? That's what our intuition does. Those are called wild guesses. There's some few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. Wasn't willing to fight a kid. Don't be like regular guys. Fight kids. Fight kids. Be a man. God, I love that guy. More than a few. Easy to call high. I have no supernatural ability to read minds. The echo simply allows me to comprehend, regardless of language, what a fellow being would have me know. You need not mask your heart as you do your consonants. As a performance, then I ruse to uncover my true nature, so I have to keep my wits about me.
Second.
You're fine. I have to literally travel around and do this anyways.
Oh, I'm just trying to get a keen on which one's the next one. This one. Ooh.
Hoping that Alexander isn't going to be that hard to get into. Mostly it's just reading. Mostly well, no, because we're doing it on Synced.
Oh yeah.
Mostly I'm just like, God, I'm so done with reading tonight.
There are 2 fights I recommend doing synced. And we
Uh-huh.
should have a reasonably short queue.
Uh-huh.
And I've already got them mapped out, so.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All surprising skill at arms, we do now take over 7 of the ridding of the star of the Warring Triad's baleful presence. And in such wise do we lessen the burden bequeathed unto us by the vainglory of Alag. Urianger, I am so tired right now. You speaking in cursive is not helping. Like, I understood what he said, but trying to like go over what I just said was right over my brain. Now, however, the 2 icons which remain are though equal in might to Sephiroth and may yet exceed him. Ere thou proceed, I would counsel thee to marshal my strength and give careful thought to thy preparation. Dim the garlands before this luxury of time. Excuse me, even now they grasp for the means to dominate primals, blind to technology's potential for calamity. My master taught me that disease known as Sephiroth was the world's first sacred tree elevated to godhood by the beliefs of its worshippers. There is no power more fearsome than that, born of unconditional faith and unbending ideal. To explain your master found you a willing student. Tell me, who was it who taught you about technology's potential for calamity, or was that your own words? It was but a figure of speech, nothing more. Last we met, I thought I caught a glimpse of a boy behind the mask. But it would seem your defenses are firmly back up in place. Much just with this infuriating veil of secrecy, I for one be very much like to know who his master is, amongst other things. As long as our purposes align, what matters is my affiliation. Matters a great deal. Do not ask out of idle curiosity. If we're to fight as comrades, we need to be able to trust each other. On which note, I should apologize for my earlier trickery. It was merely an attempt to get to the heart of an enigmatic companion. Truth be told, I was rather glad you reacted as you did. No person of your age has any business being calm or aloof all the time. I wish to be. Anyway, we'd best be off to send word if there are any further developments. Companion now, am I? That's the one. Fiendish light. So I can do both of those actually. It looks like Fiendish likeness and stars. Okay. During expedition to Bandit Sephiroth, I came across a certain relic. Best put it in your hands. Long device can be used to store information. In this case, the record of a first conflict took place in the shores of Mirror City. The icon Sephiroth, the forces of Alag. Usually presents the tombstone, a verification node outside Triad. Control node system will analyze the various aspects of the conflict, create for you a false icon against which you can train. Consider a sort of mock battle. It presumes a Sephiroth who has broken free of his shackles. Is this for the extreme? I think this is probably for the extreme.
Yes.
And working correctly, the node should also be capable of manifesting a far stronger incarnation of the icon. Would mimic the catastrophic consequences of Sephiroth, ever able to absorb additional source of energy, say by defeating another member of the Warring Triad. Like challenge for a reward of your ability, yes. You do not possess Mr. Krau's knowledge of allied technology. Begin this battle, particular battle, simply present the tombstone to the node of the flagship, and then follow the orb's instructions. Mirrors brings you all your own sight. Okay, well, I mean that's some other point. Good thing that I'm picking these up now. Beta stars. Or like the 6th Legion will not soon surrender its pursuit of Alagon technology. While there was true that the 6th suffered heavy losses in an attempt to breach Az's law's defenses, the Legion is still very much forced to be reckoned with. Left to its own devices will not be long before latest moves. Pray excuse the interruption, but I call this link pearl can only come from one of your fellow Scions. Archon, you're still what news? I'm quite certain they've broken through. Yes, we shall leave immediately. It would seem that fear the most to come to pass. The Garleans succeed in dispelling the barrier Oriange placed around the entrance of the research facility. Then intercept and destroy them before they acquire the means to control primal entities. Archon, you still request that we assemble the scene of intrusion. Pray to depart at once. I'll join you. We have a mission through the science development. Cool. There's like one. There's like only one in this area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's like not impossible to get around the area.
That's where the marriage mechanic does come in handy with the rings, because you just teleport to your marriage partner to like their exact location.
Yeah. Now, there's a Google article about that recently. Actually, I can't remember what it said. Oh, the title. There's something about it. Yeah, if I come across it, I'll fucking send it to you. I don't remember. Ugh.
Oh yeah, there is a neat detail with the ship if you hadn't noticed it.
The rings, or
No, above where we've been going for these trials.
oh, okay. You can kind of see the faces of the Warring Triad. It looks like
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Well, not the faces. The Warring Triad are on top of those.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
No matter your colleagues must be here anon. We must be clues there under surveillance. Slip by us to not think of the consequences. Was this law when it became apparent that the latest were attempting to breach the barrier, arrived that they had succeeded. Find a surprise. Smike summons so swiftly to meet with the 6th Legion, but all seems so certain. As you must be this facility houses some of Alleg's most advanced technology, according to energy sought to deny the Empire ingress by weaving a ward of singular potency. Not singular enough, it would seem. President Legatus had not reached the core laboratories already. Passing strange. Who records for the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmages of Trallian, not was left to chance, not well known that the children of Garlemald have no talent for arcane manipulation, or that the Empire, more than a cursory knowledge of sorcery, that they should successfully unravel in complex skein of magecraft with such surpassing swiftness. 'Tis strange passing. Played games online, it got much easier after you started playing. Process, difficulty easier after. I feel like I have. I can't. It's not coming to mind at the moment. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. And then you're just like, this just doesn't feel the same.
Armor Core 6.
Yeah, that is fair. Well,
So angry with that.
all else we must prove to safeguard this knowledge, which enable the Allagons to harness primal energies, particularly since the Genesis expression. Through chemical formula that allowed scholars to create substance from nothingness. I know no such formula once came by this information from your enigmatic master perchance. He did furnish you with this morsel, yes, and knowing exactly which prize Legatus now seeks enables us to predict his position. Do you not see we have been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of an entire legion? Think quite so bloodthirsty allies. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedent over slaying Legatuses. Not to much reflect my own, yet these objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Orianger? My thoughts were bound up in the idle imaginings to answer the question of the lady. I'm content to lead by thee in this manner. Let's still these teleporters, shall we? Yeah, like the barrier is a good concern. Warning spell of labyrinthine infantry, the brainchild of the head students of the students of Baldassium himself. The most learned Archon would require several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require some eternal power akin to very echo itself. Oh my god. Give me a second. It likes its solo. Game likes its solo instances sometimes.
Oh.
I wonder if people are down patching Armored Core 6 though, honestly. Like, I wonder if they're just down patching it to be able to play it like it was at launch. Because they really changed.
Voltaeus was super nerfed.
Yeah, because they changed him, didn't they? Like, really changed him.
Yeah, they loosened up the tracking on the missiles and they do less damage when they actually hit you. I think they did it for the second big boss as well.
Yeah, sounds about right. Did he just fly away? What a madman. What a Chad. Can I target? What's happening? Oh, I guess Orion's just taking care of it. Come on, be that way.
In the name of the Emperor!
No, the Space Marine is here.
That was very blueberry for the Emperor, actually hearing that again.
Get out of here. Stupid hand. Player captain against each other. We would team up. I like generally unit buddies. I've found they get to have a lot of fun when they play multiplayer games. Okay, I could have stunned him. I mean, that'd be a neat ability. Just to have a barrier, just to have a bubble shield you can just pop down. That'd be cool. I don't like that. Are those things mechs or are they actual, like, are they just automatons? Like, is there someone inside those drill mech thingies?
I want to say they're automata.
I thought they were mechs this whole time. That's why I asked.
I could be wrong. I think they're autonomous.
I'm trying to persist in your misguided crusade, so be it. I shall present my prize, the Emperor, alongside your head. Fucking bet. I've been waiting.
Okay, so yeah, they are robots.
Because I noticed, like, they're just like half a person higher than just Garlean foot soldiers. So I just was like, I don't think that there's anyone piloting those. I think they're actually just automata.
Most everything that isn't biological involving the Alligans are either autonomous or being controlled by an artificial system.
I mean, which makes sense. In hindsight, it does make sense. Can I help you?
Can you withstand this? There is nowhere to run.
I mean, I kind of like the delayed hit that he can do.
Can you withstand this?
He's actually coding the arena a little too much for my liking.
In the name of the Emperor!
2.
Can you withstand this?
The hell is this? Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Good luck on your Nuzlocke. It's gonna be close.
Enough!
Is that a wipe? Nah, it did a lot of damage though. Oh, it's his limit break. That's what that is. Free damage. Yeah, I keep getting my dives. I keep thinking I'm gonna use them, but then I never actually do. I was gonna drop kick this man. Watch this. Let's just seek to bar my path. Maybe slay me, no doubt. But it would be your final act. I mean, I'll just stab him anyways. Elixir and fools the Emperor has but desires the means to shackle the icons and the destruction appetites. Why do you rally against their own salvation? Not for men to wield such power. The primal energy your Emperor seeks to contain bees kindling for a spark. We're not the White Raven Legatus, like the he presumed to wield the power of Alog and invite the calamity so in doing. This was Nail, right? I think that's Nail. So it's important to be decided by any one man. We're among your savage, least of all. Oof. Thereby you speak of my Emperor. Dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause. Smoke bomb. Pocket sand. Oh my god, it was pocket sand. You're not to be dead. Cracked rib or two, but it'll be fine. Honestly. Power of the sun in the palm of his hand. Bros give no quarter. Had an high not defense for thee. That must be certain that hurts to be far worse. You know, Mr. Crowell is here at my behest after all. These are all safe for the present, though this doubtful Legatus return to Garmald till the prize he coveteth lies within his grasp. We must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Crown will place additional seals upon the Tomolith. Hi, how's it going? How's it going, Asocial Echo?
You might want to drink some water. Your voice is starting to crack.
Is it? I've been drinking water.
Yep.
Dude, you can tell I'm fucking tired. I don't want to read anymore. We'll play.
Don't worry, you're almost done.
It's okay. Alexander's my reward. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too as well. More than that, let me help you when it likes customer responses. You're welcome. Alright, you are welcome. Amazing. But after this, well, if you need to go to bed soon, I mean, go for it, because I still got this, and I'm gonna go blitz Alexander. Double smart launch and a 7-day battery over 10 years ago. Now Galaxy Watch the last 3 days. Its battery life has just absolutely just killed itself over the years. Okay, so there's that. That's done. Sassy short stack, stop being so right. Ward's already in place. Good toil upon their enchantments that came into the in secret that I might question the outside their hearing. Speak to the one who undid the subtlest matriarch, who invited an imperial legatus in the facility in hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hands of a warrior of light. You accuse me of masterminding this day's events. I may have been the plan may be that masters, but the deed was thine. Thou did lure the 6th Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. Explain to me now that thy seeming opportunism in proposing his elimination was feigned, as his death was the object of thy plan from the first. The unknown words betray thee. Thou didst speak the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which the learned Mistress Cryle was ignorant, which then did Legatus come by such definitive knowledge. And then there's the matter of mine unraveled word. None save one possessed of an otherworldly gift could so swiftly have affected its dissolution. Know thee of another, blessed as such. Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Many times and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead men down the darkened path. Take notion thy purpose, 'tis thy method I would call into question. In the Guardian Empire we have a common foe. Hadst thou deigned to share thine intentions with Yipper Mistress Krause, it is likely that I would have closed the trap with less risk to life and more success. To use the most dangerous secret of all as bait, who among you would have agreed to such a reckless plan? Kip, actually. Welcome, Tony, welcome back. None the good cause, irrespective, though thou wert remiss in thy... Fuck you. in thy duty to thy comrades, I note with some disappointment that matters concerning the primals and those for whom the cold rationality upon which thou surprised itself is conspicuous by its absence. Know that the salvation of the star is none too vast for any one of us to accomplish alone. Should thou fail to trust in the karmas, foresee thy actions pursuing some horrible misfortune. Most people have trouble understanding Granget, let alone reading his speech. Like, it's also because I'm tired.
I don't know. I have an idea for a fan art now, and I'm gonna have to get it calmed because I have a feeling you would enjoy it.
Do it. Fucking just do it. Well, geez, original trick suspicion as I orchestrated the encounter with the Empire. I said that forgive Nikolai's transgression and keep mention of it for Mr. Kryle. This would be a pity for one foolish decision of whether the budding camaraderie here had a chance to bloom. Another 9 hours. Yeah, that is fair. Rotten Idler, when Ystola realized we were struggling with the words alone, she was absolutely livid. Then, mind the Warring Triad, I've woken Archon Ystola's tempestuous wrath and supplicate me to show a turn at once in their They're atoned for mine and indolence. Amazing. Rising stones again. You mean I'm gonna have to fly all the way up here again?
Oh, that sucks.
I'm gonna fly all the way up here again, you fucker didn't even buy me dinner. I don't know what that's even supposed to mean. Just fucker didn't buy me dinner. Oh yeah, I had to stop streaming after like 2 roulettes because so I did my Windows update today. You missed this, Rev. Did my Windows update today. That was a mistake. Played Frontlines and God, it was awful. Like I was getting like frame drops and stuff. So I had to close out everything midstream. I had to stop, close everything out. I had to do a NVIDIA GeForce driver update for graphics, and then I was able to play reasonably. I hate Windows updates so much. I must apologize for acting without your consent or counsel. As just your repentance, not in good faith. Allow me to share something of myself with you. As I possess the gift of the Echo, though its nature is different than yours. Regardless, I use my gift for its same purpose, salvation of the star, and nothing poses a greater threat to that world. Especially a problem harnessing technology. It's not too well. Not to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. On this other world, a magic was devised to allow a realm's champions to use a stone known as Aurosite to contain the power of primals. Oh, so arm these heroic souls. Conquered God after God, oblivious to their weapons' fatal imperfection, its propensity to bleed primal energies, and with each victory, the heroes changed, transformed into beings of endless appetite, insatiable in their hunger for ether. They ultimately went to war over the stars' ever-dwindling life force. Thought there was nothing left. I realized to the observed. When I am faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. Know that my master too cares deeply about the fate of this star. I am his servant, his instrument. He's not here to ensure the same tragedy does not consume another world. I mean, yeah, because we're getting into, with Heavensward, like, we're getting into the existence of the other worlds. So that makes sense.
That sounds a little like 16.
That's a little like Kingdom Hearts. So we must move forward with our plan. The Warring Triad must be toppled. Question is which has already been answered. Following our encounter with Legatus, Archon Yustola detected etheric energy, erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, simply as the goddess. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks now. In former times, treating can only mean one thing. She's close to awaken, let's return to Azaz Law forthwith and put an end to this primal deity, lest she rise again in terrible glory.
What are you getting flashbacks of?
Fucking Minerva, the goddess.
Oh, don't worry, you don't have...
Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. Wandering soul knows no rest. Oh my god, I've heard that song so many fucking times.
Me and Kip have a running joke that every update's gonna have a Kingdom Hearts crossover.
Oh my god. No, Minerva from Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core absolutely beat my ass. Holy
Also
shit.
Oh, wall.
Minerva is the wall, the actual, what's the Badger meme? Fucking, you're up against a brick wall or whatever, and I'm the wall. That is Minerva. Fucking, like, 777, like, 1,000 health or something like that? I can't remember.
I thought it was 7.7 million health.
There we go, yeah, it was a lot of sevens. And she just one-shots you with certain attacks.
The fight was 777,000, and then the super was 7,777,777.
And then the remake just gave her even more health. It was fucking nutty.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to streaming that again. Is it this one? Where am I going?
Yeah, it's the one I'm standing in front of.
You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall. Yes, that's the one. That is Minerva. God, I need to find which save file is actually the current one, because I need to grind through it again with the Genji armor and shit, and just get to a completed game state. Because I have like several game files, and I don't know which one's actually the most progressed one.
You want to have to play Crisis Cores.
It's good. It's a great game. I actually really like Crisis Core. Ultima is
I'm
awful.
Where you like Crisis Core? That's one of the reasons I need to play it, because believe it or not, it's the only Final Fantasy I haven't played.
Just fucking hilarious.
I never had a PSP.
That is fair. That was me too. I never had a PSP. I owned it for like a brief period of time, but then just couldn't ever get into it just because my attention span. It wasn't until it came to PC that I finally played. I literally didn't get into it until I started playing it on PC. I otherwise just watched the game movies of it and got the story through that. It was amazing.
Yeah. No, I didn't have a PSP until I was like 25.
That's the one.
And then I couldn't find a copy of Crisis Core anywhere.
Yeah, that especially the UMDs are gonna be hard to find nowadays.
Yeah.
Small. You're still in Round Gates, so not far from here. Really well on the Switch. The issue with the Switch is that you have to stream it. What the hell?
That's a good reaction.
That's not normal. The first demiurge really is mine shield. Thus tested would seem the Allagons have not been lax in their recruitment. That's an interesting design. Your arm may be withered while you lay idle. See the tongues, we have solved them long enough. The shrug. With scales in hand, the goddess shall arise and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she and wrathful Worm King at her side might judge and then first bring balance unto all. Words in despair, Allagons. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. Cool. You're here. Should like to know what our assailants were saying. You should have understood their words, did you not? Twas a Mericidian dialect of mine ears did not receive, though which one bears scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonist meaning, we gladly defer to those blessed with the echo. Well, the shield seems to think we are Allagons. Here said it would sound like a verse of a prophecy that claims that their goddess is awoken. Is that right? I mean, yeah. And this deity of yours is very come to topple. From their tongue, the words they retire, just like our antagonist for Mericidian. We're also the goddess Sophia and victims of the Allagons' incursions. If, as Crowd claimeth, they thought us agents of Allagons, the one who they sought to bring us low. Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment. No choice but to accept word of her awakening as truth. Yeah, I mean, that's the logical thing. God's help us. The Warring Triad have proven formidable enough, and when we rouse them from a fraction of the truth agents to break free at the peak of our power, we won't stand a chance. About it, then Kip cried Unakalhai. If you will make directly for Sophia's containment facility, Urianja and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Great having Israel's translator, yeah. Send me in, coach. Send me in!
Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
My friends call me coach. Coach. Get
Friends
in
call
here.
me coach.
God damn it. Fucking
Speed here.
Old YouTube was just different.
And what was it? What's speed?
It was scales in hand, the goddess shall rise, just to cast off a curse to thrall. Oh. Just the pipe work is awful. It's pissing me off. The Allagons have so much goddamn technology and they can't even lay pipe across the floor without having people trip on it.
I mean, you really expect the Allagons to be able to lay pipe? They're race to extinct.
Yeah, P1T6.
Alright, time for the one that I'm absolutely getting slammed on doing the extreme solo. Oh shit, you're not in the party.
Oh, I'm not.
Like you, me, James, and Jace, not you. Hold on, invite the party.
It's this pipe work.
Less than 5 minutes. Yeah, no, old YouTube was a different time.
Like, it really was, though, right? Like, we had, like... It's a magically employed on Charlie. We had llamas with hats. We had... I can't remember.
Salad fingers.
Yeah, oh, God, fucking that salad fingers was just... Salad fingers would fuck some people up nowadays.
Oh, salad fingers fucked me up as a kid.
Fucking, he just wants to touch the... He likes to feel the rusty spoons. Bro, that fucked me up. Whipped cream pouring like waterfalls, that meme. Dragon Studente memes.
I can't remember. The cloak was another one that got taken off of YouTube.
I actually don't remember that.
That was a super edgy fucking animation.
We had the weird one about
Senator and his vegetable friends. I can't remember which one.
We had the weird one about the Russian dude that was allegedly like crossbreeding shit, which we know is like a fake thing, but like it was just like a fucking like starfish with an eyeball.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like I didn't even remember that until someone made a video on it. Like, yeah, this used to be a thing, and like, oh my god, that's a I don't like this.
What else do we have?
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Badgers, yeah. The badger meme.
Badgers. That's true. Yeah. Fuck, I still have that stuff in my head.
Epic reach. Remember when Eagoraptor actually uploaded stuff to his channel?
Oh, fuck. There was another one
awesome
on Cinema back in the day.
That is an Iron Maiden. Okay, good to know.
Actually, I just remembered Machinima actually doing things. They don't do that anymore.
Machinima was great back in the day.
Well, we had Bite Me, which was like a Dead Rising fucking parody.
I don't like this. Very Elden Ring.
I hate this fight. This fight sucks so much on the stream.
I believe it.
The unenlightened come.
Well, we're gonna see how this goes. She does have a lot of fucking HP, to be fair.
Yeah, that lightning.
Know you the full weight of death.
I'll just control eating for a stuck in the friggin' head.
Oh, I ate both those.
Let's go to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
That was a fucking. That was a literal classic.
I don't know. Got the rumblies that only hands can satisfy.
Fuck yeah, Llamas with Hats is great. Did you see that? And I reacted to it. Did you see that he had to make a YouTube appropriate quote unquote version? It was the best fucking satire piece I'd ever seen. That was.
I've never seen the YouTube appropriate version of it.
Oh, he replaces a lot of the stuff with bottled water. Oh my god, is it funny? It's
just like deadpan delivery bottled water.
Yeah, like Carl. Why did you eat it? He censored out the hand part, right? but he's just like, I have a hunger that only bottled water can satisfy. And the delivery on it is so deadpan. Like, bottled water. It's like, oh god, I fucking love it. It's perfect. Because it's so ridiculous. Because things past a certain point should theoretically be covered by like, hey, this is old YouTube. But
Yeah.
naturally, that's not how that works, especially with modern advertiser. I don't like this.
No, this is what kills people in Extreme.
Oh, they just fall off. Okay, it's just Leviathan.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Yep.
They killed 2 of them.
And apparently 2 people in normal.
Equilibrium.
Be careful for the next round of it because we don't have barriers this time.
I believe it.
Ooh, like that.
Ooh, that got sus. We have 1 healer left.
We do. I
we're dead.
also don't
I
have berets.
don't know why I'm taking damage. It's fine. Don't backdash. No, I figured. Yeah, healers are gonna have to work overtime for a minute.
Yeah, I don't have berets on my bar, so.
Wait, you're not playing Red Mage.
I am doing it, Red Mage.
Oh. Why do you not have a res on your bar?
Because that is 64.
Oh, right. Oh, you get res late. Oh my god.
I mean, you don't get magic barrier until 82.
Jesus Christ.
86.
So it really only becomes relevant in like Shadowbringers.
Stormblood.
The Stormblood's up to 70.
Yeah, and I give that 64.
Weird champ. This is awful.
Yeah. Welcome to Sophia.
Good puppy. Oh, you know, getting absolutely obliterated by this boss.
Get better.
You know what? I'd love to. I've had to read for the past like 9 hours on stream. I'm done reading. Then I play and I get fucking knocked off a ledge. It's fine. We had healers are making progress.
Daughter, be the bearer
Yes.
of my wisdom.
We're slowly getting everybody up.
Yeah, just take it slow. Keep damage mitigations up.
Hearing voices.
That almost actually killed me. These AoEs hurt.
Yes, they do.
Like, they hurt a lot.
Keep LB in case healers need LBs, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
No, like, I'm not LBing. Fuck that. Healers might actually, the way we're doing it right now, they really might need that LB3. Call a skill issue. No, you're right. 100%. Yeah, she's gonna take some time for me to fucking get down. That was the wrong move. That was the literal wrong way I could have gone.
Yes.
Actually killed a bunch of us too. Jesus.
Oh.
This is smoke machine if you operate it wrong enough. I mean, yeah, that would be how that works.
Trying to watch the scales because I don't know which one's filling.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
I have no idea. I don't even know what these fucking scales are.
They're on the sides of the arena. Okay.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
I just summoned the head for lasers. Okay. That dash sucks.
Yes, it does.
I'd argue she's probably one of the she's probably one of the consistently fastest bosses that we've had. Like, just because she has a lot of like dashes and like warps in her kit. Bye.
Gravity.
I would argue that she is probably one of the most aggressive bosses that we have seen yet.
As at this point, yes.
Ooh, that could have ended badly.
Okay. Very nice.
Cool. That's gonna be awful to do again.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that
And it was
entire
your luck.
fuck.
It's gonna be your list for the next 4 days.
Damn straight it will. Titan? Nah. Not baby. No Titan here. We're only doing fucking Sophia the next 4 days. Awful.
All right, you prepare for the hardest of the triad?
The hardest of the triad is next?
Yep.
This makes
Of course,
sense.
the hardest is always last.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, unless you're Destiny, and then the hardest is always the third. This is always the second to last.
Yeah.
Right, because planets is fucking harder than actual Nezarec and stuff. The smoke machine once. Oh no. Oh no. Servants come to wake from their slumber. No answer to that. The remains of a Garlean soldier in an adjacent sector of the Cayman facility is likely the full venture too close to Sophia during Vara's previous incursion and was enthralled for his troubles. Reminder, if any were needed, as the incalculable threat by these beings, the goddess would not even have been cautious when she claimed that man's will, and yet his mistake, granted her the means to release her servants, would have resulted in her own liberation had it not been on that able to intervene. Much wonder the Icon's power was capable of so effectively manipulating those containment systems. How came he by such rarefied knowledge? Too easily explained during the investigation, Crichton discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms with the Odyssey in check, a flaw which had only been added intentionally upon examining the records of the periods pieced together the story. Time towards the end of the Third Astra, when the peoples of Meracidia faced extinction in the hands of the Algon Empire, via a being of incomparable cunning was said to have created or communicated certain plans to her servants through the medium of a trusted oracle. Following the oracle's instructions, Duty conspired with a rebel faction within Alag, who we believed agreed to tamper with the prison and Sophia. Then the goddess and her thralls chanced to be captured, though we suspect this had always been their plan. Yeah, I could see that making sense. Prison search at the heart of Alag, and we thought they intended to attack the city from within. This would merely have had to wait for the rebels to exploit the weaknesses in the confines. Richard's dealings with the Mercedes were exposed before they could act the plot, and all were summarily executed. It seems that the plot itself remained undiscovered, however. might have remained to the end of the days had it not been for the actions of an archbishop and subsequently the Guardians. What was the fucking Guardian Empire? Is that she'll have lines connecting her to the scales side with the least lines. I did notice that towards the end. Yeah, because one had like 2, and I'm thinking I'll just go to the one with 1. So you can just kind of offhand just emergency go to one side of the arena. Double wonder what must have come to pass if their scheme been successful. May have the answer lies in the prophecy. Yeah, the thrive of it, the words may have been deciphered thus. The cursed Paul speaketh of Sophia's prison from which she was supposed to emerge at the sacred hour, and the Worm King, meanwhile, can know and the great Bahamut himself, and yet a prisoner whom the gods did intend to leash upon Allah, set the scale of justice. Foolhardy plan had come to fruition. 2 of them would surely have raised the realm, none would have been spared. Devastation, the Mercidians' homelands included. Oblivion may have the wish for none else but to purge was no ally with primal fire. Is that even the greatest of man's creations may yet be brought low by a single act of treachery? The Allagons were fools to place their trust in technological bondage. To shackle such things is but to delay the inevitable, not save their total destruction, shall free us from the menace. Let's return out of the rising stones and consider the final step in this most needful task. Okay. We're fine. The proposed facility is far greater than you imagine or imagine, and one is not limited to the icons themselves. Sophia's remaining servants must be put down. Deactivating station chamber support systems and resulting will result in subject termination and tradition code. Accepted, subject terminated. Yeah. Alright. I'm not even getting Gil for this. Like these quests, they don't even give you Gil.
No Gil allowed. Well, you're getting 5,000 off of it.
Am I?
Yeah, your tournament's giving you 5 grand.
See that golden Namazu fucking palanquin? Can't wait till you get it, Rev. You're gonna get it one day.
I could get it right now if I wanted to.
You're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have your little Namazu.
And then some. Nope, I've only got 23.7 mil.
I got 1.3. I'm getting there.
So we can afford 1.
Right. That's where like our council mentioned that there was a matter which she wished to discuss. Oh, so much reading. I might have to actually do Alexander next time because I'm actually starting to hit hard limit. I've been streaming for almost like 9 hours, and I'm hitting hard limit for time.
So you're probably at almost 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do Alexander for another day.
And throw that Parish in the station. Was that your doing? That's the one. It was a chose act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone. We recovered. The true purpose of these prisons is far more horrifying than we first assumed. The Algons was not simply observing the icons and siphoning away their energies. They were conducting experiments preparation for a far more ambitious project. If you recall, both Fiend and Goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were prototypes which paved the way for successful construction of the artificial celestial body. Speak of Dalamud. Icon's cages are unmistakably the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamities which might feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Eliminating one of them necessitated the destruction of the goddess's slumbering thralls, a distasteful task unbefitting of one such as the warrior of light. Thus I did resolve to perform the deed myself. You have made your case, also 'tis apparent that we were not in full possession of the facts nevertheless. Your notion of what may or may not be expected of Kip is presumptuous to be extreme. When the warrior light chose to join the Scions, she did so in the knowledge that she would be required to face and destroy not only the primals, also their fanatical servants. That which your term age distasteful taste is an essential part of our calling, which every Scion is sworn to shoulder. Anyone misjudges the depth of your resolve. No matter. Assuming I blame myself, so we need not speak of it again. There is, however, one other subject that remains to discuss. Determine that Sophie's was broken by a Garlean soldier that had somehow gained access to the containment area, did you not? If that is the case, it seems highly doubtful that the interloper wandered into such a dangerous part of the facility by chance. Citizens of the Empire claim that the 6th Legion is rife with agents under orders to thwart the Legatus' mission by any means necessary. Unless you imagine the way of allies in Garlemald should clarify that their motive is wholly uncharitable. Aurelius von Hydrus rose to the top of the Garlean military on merit alone. It's fiercely loyal to the Emperor recognizes his efforts. His compeers, by contrast, rose through favor of the established order, would accordingly do anything to see him fail. They would be so reckless you believe that the actions of these individuals contribute to the recent crisis. And that they pose no less of a risk to the realm for those loyal to the Emperor. Plainly, we must needs to do all in our power to prevent the technology of Alec from falling into the hands of man. On that point, at least, we have never complete agreement. Alex tomorrow? No, I'm probably going to do it next Friday. I actually need to take probably the next couple days off. I thought I was getting experience, not getting Gil. I'm getting Gil. No, I need to take the next couple days off. Like, actually take the next couple days off because I need to actually finish uploading all the VODs this week. Another ID card. Yeah, same deal. Yeah, I do need to just not deal with things for a minute. Warring Triad. Roulette one pillar of Triad means Zervon, the echo known as the demon. We have the fiend, goddess, and demon. That's a fucking trifecta. Quoting the histories, I have uncovered the monstrous thing was worshipped by race of Mercedes and Beastmen. These creatures are key to maintaining Zerva's manifestation. If we can be sure that many such cells be imprisoned somewhere within the research facility, it's imperative that we determine their exact locations as quickly as possible. We do not risk repeating the near disaster we suffered from the hands of Sophia's servants. Such your fellow Scions have already begun an exhaustive search, but there are several sectors which only you, Crichton, and I can enter without fear of enthrallment. Let us make right as a law and aid the investigations. Yep, it's the Kizuna Kip TV channel. If you go to the main channel, or sorry, not the main channel, if you go to Kip Reacts and you scroll down, if it's still there, because I know YouTube, I think, was going to remove it, it's one of the recommended channels. Like, oh, Kip Reacts recommends, and it's just the other channel. Kip TV was taken, so it's actually Kizuna Kip TV. But yeah, no, I upload these every Friday as I'm able. I'm actually weeks out at this point. This even gets me a couple more weeks out. Yeah, I'm going to be slowing down uploads a little bit. Like, I still got Resident Evil that I'm pounding out because I want to go through a bunch of Resident Evils this year. So it's going to be like Poke Mondays, the occasional Genshin when I can, Final Fantasy, and Resident Evil, and whatever else I can manage, because I'm working a little more on a couple React content things that I need to work on just to keep, cash flow. Mostly it's just I need to be able to sleep and stuff. This crab is blowing my mind. Do these have physics? Does this have geometry? This does have geometry. Somehow I thought I would just phase through. I'm actually rather impressed. That's what happens. Like, I don't know, fucking games like Destiny and shit have kind of really thrown me in a weird, like, yeah, I kind of expect shit to be broken half the time. It's kind of great to play a game where that's really not the case, actually, where things actually function most of the time.
I mean, the fact that everything has a collision texture, you'd expect to have a collision texture.
Dude, it's actually kind of fucking with me, like, low-key. Like, my filter's gone. I'm not tired. Like, my filter's just gone. Bro, it's like, it's actually low-key, like, fucking with me. This was formed by Imperial troops. Stands to be judged the soldiers to be of the sixth eye. Once more, doth Regulus Van Hydra stretch forth his hand to seize the forbidden fruits of Allag. Once more, because the sword's been swept aside like so many cobwebs. Your meddlesome wards were destroyed from within by a pulsating energies of an icon. Look at this nerd. Gaius was better. That's how you piss off any of the Legatus. Prepare your weapons and listen. The followers of Zervan have awakened and they toil to rouse their master. Okay, we're just gonna actually just put our weapons away. This dude that's tried to kill us a few times at this point, just actually gonna listen to him. What the hell? Demons worship yet slumbered while we confronted Sophia. Tampering the thralls been more widespread than we thought. But a common enemy, it's not unthinkable that they'd seek to free all those Algon have imprisoned. These doors are open, and whilst you stand here, quibbling over who picked the locks, soldiers inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. Yeah, their soldiers are fucked. They're so fucked. Volunteer to face death threat and servants turn waking him in the fullness of power. Now, assuming you've at least understood the guy's situation, it is time that I rejoined them. And I hope to see the icon will enslave the minds of any who draw near. Thus did I seek out those with the power to resist the influence. Aid us and mayhap my men will not be punished in vain. Enemy my enemy, it's all this is. I would argue it's not even an alliance, it's just the enemy of my enemy. Like, look, I gotta deal with this shit. We don't like each other. We also don't like this thing more. Delve into the depths of this place and found this technology wanting. These mechanisms have failed to hold their prisoners, as such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. If I save you best of me in combat, will you now lend me your strength and stand against our mutual foe? It was in opposing your reckless schemes that your sales lost to us too. Expect us to simply forgive and forget all that's come before. No, there's expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But of course, I am dealing with savages. Oh fuck. Not stand here and justify the death of the Ice Maiden. We pursued our ideals and you pursued yours, and such was the result. And mayhap you might consider another point. In these endless clashes, we have all lost comrades dear to us. Yet I choose to push past grievances to beg your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such tremendous foundations. She hasn't accepted the arrangement. Archon, you're still, but the offer has been made. The warrior light. 'Tis her involvement which shall ultimately sway its outcome, shall abide by the decision. And our worst shall fight at your side. Mistress Cryle and I are also resistance promises. We shall aid you where we can. Be on our way. Soul. What the hell is a soul of magic? Is that the jellyfish? That's the jellyfish. Not lag behind. Trubbish though. Trubbish kind of slaps. I don't like that. And if you upon the aether cipher to him by his thralls, we must needs deprive him of that sustenance. Destroy those devices. Those are also the only things holding that barrier up. Turn one against the other. Even halfway observing corrupts and converts those who enters his aura. Three of us then keep Unikal high. We can rush them together and each disable a Jenner. We cannot give them the chance to fully raise a defense. There are 4 mechanisms by my count. If we can avoid the icons, miasma, my blade will make short work of the last one. Keep your lives. I would rather you tend to my fallen. Some may yet survive with their minds intact. It'd be awful to be near. Just oppressive. Not my strength will be enough. I am no champion. Battlefield has no place for uncertainty. Fate has blessed you with a unique talent, and on occasion to use it. Do not waste such a gift. That was a good strike, actually. Dude got absolutely bodied. God. That's actually kind of cool. He actually uses that as a focusing fork. I love it. Not like this, not like this. Oh, hey, that's not cool. Yeah, he can't heal from that. There's too much ether on that wound. Oh! Oh, he is not feeling good. Here's a gift too precious ways to get the Emperor may one day need of in his war upon these unfathomable icons. Emperor Varus, he raised me up for the ranks, stood against my detractors. I gladly give my life in his service. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them. Kill Zervon. Now I'm just sad. You know, in the end, he was kind of cool. These are trying to prepare our assault at the cost of his very life. They get us half prized opens for window and opportunity. This has only been stronger. There'll be time for regrets after if you're with the world of Zervon. Now you're right. Cause the right of it. The demon has fallen back into tier 4 for now, but we must act swiftly if Regulus' death is to have meaning. Survivors speak an army of thralls loose in the facility, and we must assume these followers continue their efforts to awaken the icon. This can concentrate upon diverting the taskmasters Kryl and Master Unikalhai. Really secure the control of Zervon's shackles and with the restoration of his might. Phil and I shall forge ahead and strike down those thralls that would seek to harry you. Or light his perilous duty. Yeah, the trust companions extinguished from this realm that fires the demon himself. Healed that wound, but it was too deep. A quick death at least. I was under the impression because of the ether, it would have stopped any attempt to heal. Similar to Harshafant and the Aether Lance. Z1T9. in your body for a moment. Yeah, I'm having to like stay conscious.
Don't die.
Fine. Like in game or IRL.
Sorry, we
Yeah, Z1T9's the next one.
Okay, C1T9.
Glowing not Shogor. I don't know. Very special case that Spirit of Light was made to kill us, and so rented healing. I don't know. Like I'd have to look at the cutscenes again. It just looked like there was just ether in the wound. But I mean, I'm tired. Can't remember shit. Sleep deprived Kip is a special kind of Kip. We're gonna put it that way.
Ooh, that's a sexy roll.
What'd you get?
The curated roll for Glaciocasm this year is Substance and Reservoir Burst.
Kind of hot, actually. Yeah, that's actually kind of hot. You get keep reloading your mags on was it kills, and then I can't remember Reservoir Burst right now. I'm actually fucking just not even coherent.
Gotta finish this fight.
Yeah,
One more conversation, and then you're done.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I know I'm nearing the end of it. Like, I think I underestimated how much that I actually went through, or was trying to go through.
Yeah.
Like Alexander could be fine if I had another hour, but I don't have another hour tonight.
No.
Where the tank gets hit with that same attack or events will heal on the description of the effect you see is when you whoever is. There's nothing you could do. Oh. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Would need several hours. Really?
Yeah,
That's a lot of story.
It's a lot of talking.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing that next time. We're doing that like next Friday. No way.
Next Friday.
I was under the impression it was going to be more along this, where we could just get in this and get in the raid. But it's going to be more along the lines of like Coil's level of story. That's no, we're waiting on that one. 12-part raid series. Yeah, I know what the raid series. It's just like getting the quests to do them. Like, yeah, no, I will deal with that next Friday.
Friday would have to be Alexander, and then like the following would have to be Void Arc.
That's honestly how it's going to be at this point. But to be fair, it's raid content. It's supposed to be done, you know, like that's kind of your end game, quote unquote, content, right?
Yeah. Unless you're live enough next Saturday, I feel like doing Void Arc then.
No, if anything, I should probably just do a stream each. Like it's gonna probably have enough time along with roulettes. But once I get to Alexander, once I actually can finish it, I need to start grinding level 60 gear. Anyways, 1 for glam, but 2 also for stats, because level 60 is the highest roll I'm gonna be able to get for a while. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know they come out in stages. Oh god, which means it's easier to like, oh, you know, this week or this month I'm gonna do this, and oh look, the next raid series dropped. Like you're supposed to do it in stages. I'm rushing months of content at a time in single streams.
That's like I still have to do this season or this expansion's like regular raid series. I still haven't done Pandemonium.
Oof.
Even though one of my favorite songs in the entire game is from Pandemonium.
Yeah, no, Nuzlocke can build different. I've been following it in chat when I can. Okay. I got as much as I could done today, and that's what matters.
Yes.
Oh, I got another dive at 68. Oh, that's cool.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Just have dives for days.
Dives for days.
66. 66, you start dealing with more dragon-esque abilities, which is kind of cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, considering how, like, Race Fulgar plot. I mean, makes sense.
No, don't forget to use those dives.
Exactly. I need to be using them more off cooldown. I keep thinking I'm gonna back out during an AoE and then I'll use them, but I always keep forgetting them. So I need to start using them on cooldown. Cause sure, it's a tech movement, but doing damage is actually kind of tech. We'll see if there's even people for this.
It should be. Yeah, we're just waiting for a healer and 2 DPS for the most part.
Shouldn't be a tall order.
Shouldn't be. Servant's normally fine.
Goddess was
If
instant.
not, I can back us and fuck yeah. Well, the first two were.
No, well, the first one took a couple minutes. Hey, how's it going? No, the first one took like a minute or two, and then Goddess is pretty instantaneous.
If we don't hit by 8 minutes, I'll back us. We'll just do it on synced.
Mostly just because I'm kind of at the end of my rope, and if we don't find it, might as well just go in, and then I can learn the mechanics later. Because I'm gonna run into roulettes anyways.
Yeah.
Well, hypothetically. I mean, once my shit hits 70, I mean, y'all run into stuff. Or 60, I'll just start running into this stuff normally. Copy of Pokemon Squad. Nice! Congratulations. Open up with Spine Shatter and Dragonfire dives and use High Jump since High Jump doesn't force you to move to the target. I don't even know. I should have High Jump somewhere on my thing. I have no idea, actually. Yeah, there's Oncle. And yeah, no, I mean, that's the easiest way to do that. Fucking high jump? Oh, 74. That's why. Okay, I was like, I didn't see that, but yeah, it's just I haven't unlocked that skill yet. To be fair, I'm actually like, I'm in like Shadowbringer's territory with my Dragoon at this point. Like, I'm 70. So I'm well ahead of where I should be in terms of rotations and stuff. Pixelate Hyper Voice Sylveon has been nutty for a number of years. I've loved using it. Cool, so don't backdash here. Got it.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zervan now.
I love that he got himself a little Lego pit. It's kind of funny. What Final Fantasy is Triad from?
6. No, not 6. I don't remember.
I don't think it's 6.
I don't think it is. No. I don't remember off the top of my head. Somebody will correct me.
How bad were they in 6 or in whatever other fantasy they were? Were they actually pretty hard? They were 6. How bad were they in 6? The Warring Triad. It's similar. So they're pretty. They will just absolutely shred you. Got it. It's gonna be wild going back to some of these, honestly. Was 7 the first PS1 Final Fantasy?
think so.
Because I was trying to think about like, oh yeah, what I could get for the PS3, right? For PS1 games, right? And I'm like, I don't think that. I think everything else was like NES and SNES before. Oh, he just kills the arena.
Yes.
So how does this fight normally work?
Don't fall off.
Do the platforms regenerate or?
No.
So it's just a DPS check?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't break the arena until he hits certain health thresholds.
Okay. So he thresholds. Phase 2, baby.
Good and evil. The war is mine.
What phase 2?
What phase 2? He kind of reminds. I'm not allowed to see what yet.
You're not allowed to see phase 2.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a surprise for when you actually get in your woods.
Yeah, that's fair. Kind of reminds me of Angel Penance a little bit, actually. Very similar design. Cool, thank you. That really expedites that, and I will get absolutely just shredded in roulettes for that.
Yes.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that exchange. Now we have access to all this at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, if you get a wild hair, we can do the EXs tomorrow. As a fucking mindless shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my knee hurts. Oh.
Historically, Hydrogen is men without their noble sacrifice demon would have awoken far sooner and possessed far more formidable energies. Was their fallen now accompany the survivors on the return journey to the Crown of the Mold, knowing that the Imperials recognized no god, yet they went on to the dead in their own fashion. When we meet again, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten, which is an interesting exchange nonetheless. Spoke with the present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Various burned of Regulus in their youth. It seems that he was highly impressed by his martial prowess. The common knowledge for Regulus's rise to Legatus in part was advocated by the Emperor himself. Regula freely admitted his shortcomings when it came to politics, and it was Varus whose unconditional support that served was undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship to lurk beneath the Emperor's iron exterior. Full expectations, the man died a hero, witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation. It seemed I was surrounded by heroes. My own actions are Abba heroic. Not the qualities for the character stand with the warrior light side. Here's things say, are you truly concerned that you do not measure to some arbitrary requirement? Near the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so over with regarding so much I'll tell you, but oh my god. Exposition time, let's go! Is that an ultimate? Is that that's wait.
What?
Is that an Omega weapon?
Don't worry about that. You're not supposed to see that.
Going, well then.
We thought your cutscene would last longer.
Oh, perfect. Oh, game got me fucked up tonight. You're just playing fucking Mount Roulette.
Yeah.
Don't see anything, it's okay, I'll forget it anyways. Oh my god. English mobile is hard to do. I can't even speak English. I hate English. Fucking 5 languages in a trench coat that beats languages up in back alleys.
Yeah, for spare air just has verbs.
Turns finally defeated. I am afraid, however, my efforts have been a bit more hindrance than a help. You and your fellow scientists deserve to hear the reasons behind my actions. Okay, who are you, kid? And where I'm from. I am not of this world. Audible gasp. It's almost like we couldn't tell. Or from Star, a child whose power of the echo was too feeble to save his dying world. Like you never became a warrior of light. All I knew stood on the brink of destruction. I was yet half grown. Had I been born a handful of years earlier, history may have been written differently. A written different tale, but the seeds of other heroes had yet to fully sprout, may not have withered and perished. Star fellow save is known to you now as the Void. Okay, yeah, because we explained that. Black Mage. You know, I spoke of in my helmet. I explained them before. The cause of its ruin and magic was devised to contain a defeated primal's might with a stone known as Orosite. The energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. Heroes become slaves to insatiable hunger for ether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends. None who clung to the faint traces of light were strong enough to oppose them. Demons next turned on each other in a war which drained the land's ether in ever greater amounts until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness and an entire world unmade in an instant. What sent you encounter here is one of the twisted remnants of once mortal beings who gnaw on what's the life force remain. Oh, hi, Littlebus. As I dying, beaten, broken, my failed last stand was a white-robed Ascian who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. Littlebus been my master ever since. That's an interesting turn of events. Master Sheet did learn of the nature of reality, of the existence of mirrored worlds, and a struggle between dark and light. Sudden overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by calamity beyond imagining. The self-appointed custodian of the balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion. Spirit, did this master prefer such a warning, a benevolent gesture, or a veiled threat? These questions are more, do I mean to coax his forth answers, yet no matter his intention, that Highland doth teeter on a knife's edge is undeniable truth. Knowing this, choice was given to make. Just join my master and act as instrument for Star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. We'll see this world saved. There's gonna be, he's gonna have some. I know relevance of doing enough content that there's a specific Endwalker cutscene that has more things in it. He'll probably be in there. Most crucial moments, right? I have stand alongside the true warrior of light. He did help, to be fair. In other words, that word called before that time and offered that dwellest over much. And I offer that thou dwellest over much on the question of what maketh the hero. The search for the anther leaveth thee paralyzed with doubt. I'm gonna. Book. Cursive. Speak in cursive. Arihanja, please. Heed me, Master Unikal, though thou needest not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. 'Tis the deed itself with earnestly the hero's mantle. Okay. I get what you're trying to say. You could say it way simpler. Those are hold me less. I've been reading for 10 hours. I'm so burnt out.
Why the fuck are you still reading?
Because I'm so close. I'm on the home stretch of this. I'm so close. I'm trying not to just fall asleep. Oh god, the ideals for you can be less important than having the faith to act upon them. Regulus' loyalty to the emperors guided his actions to the last, and though we did not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be called not less than heroic. Personally, I find that faith in my commands allows me to act unhindered by uncertainty. Never falter. Things will do are there to support me, steer me back to the right path if needed. Is the infinite world's destruction was entirely and never knew it was to have such comrades. As a loneliness you must have felt. Look around you now. He has become honorary scion in side quest material. I mean, I don't like because it's missable content, to be fair. I'm gonna promise to save this road when I stumble. I should be glad to have your hands to guide me. Just anyone. Well, for me, as long as I've spoken from behind a mask. Don't feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. Hope you appreciate the irony of that statement. That's the one. He always wears the goggles. Like, I'm that level of tired where like you just like I'm staring straight ahead, but I know that like my vision's kind of blurred. And I have to like actually focus to look beyond the blur. Oh, fuck me. Yes, I know it's the other keystone. And stream redeem. Well, that's supposed to be like the 1 million point redeem is supposed to be that. It's supposed to be like, yeah, you have it. You can go ahead and just end the stream. That's neither here nor there. That is, oh my god, that is a lot of fucking shit we got done today. Roulette's is fine. That's just daily shit. Like, that's fine. We finished 3.4, finished 3.5 in single sitting, right? And then I feel like I missed something else. No, we just only did Warring Triad. I thought we were gonna get to Alexander today. Alexander's gonna have to be next week. Because god damn, like that ate my fucking time today. And I am still actually before the time, but I need to get off. But alas, that is going to be it for this one. Alexander is going to be next one, and then followed by the Alliance raid to finish it off. Figured it'd be one of those things that'd be cool to end off on, if that makes sense. It'd be one of those like cool things, just like, yeah, no, we've done the raid, we've done the Alliance raid, now we're ready for Stormblood, and yeah. If you tuned in on the channel, thanks for coming out. Definitely appreciate it. I backlog these, so if you do miss it, if you do miss sections, you want to replay sections, you are able to go back and do that. And need to go not read something for the next several hours. See you in the next one.